Right, back with another album review. Today I'll be going over The Black Market from Rise Against. Now, this is the seventh studio album from Rise Against. This album was released on July 15th, 2014 under Interscope. And as usual, it was recorded at The Blasting Room. It was produced by the usual duo of Bill Stevenson and Jason Livermore. What I read is that this album has a focus on mid-tempo rhythm, vocal hooks, and strong bridge sections. Rather than social and political issues, this album talks about very dark subject matters, but I'll get to that once I talk about the songs. So it was received mostly positively from critics, and rightfully so. This album even debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200. What's interesting to know is that Rise Against were promoting this album when they were on tour back in 2014, and I got to see them for the second time on October 5th, 2014. And after the success of their previous album, Endgame, Rise Against had toured for 2 years before, and they even released their compilation album, Long Forgotten Songs, B-Sides and Covers, in 2013. January 2014 was when they ended their 1-year hiatus to go forward with and make The Black Market. I actually read that Rise Against had tweaked their guitar tones by using more analog signals on a Kemper amplifier. They even used an Evertune bridge to keep the guitars in tune. Rather, there was even one critic who described this album as, quote, a more toned-down version of Endgame, which is one way of putting it. The first song, The Great Die-Off, starts with Ian Short on violin before going into a fast guitar section with heavy bass. Tim McGilrath even said that quote, it's a generation of this type of dying off, that people think it, and as the people think it die off. He also stated, quote, it's about bigotry which persists as long as these people do. The song also has Adrian Short on the viola. Now, the next song, I don't want to be here anymore. Is the first song to get released as a single. And the single was released on June 10th, 2014, just over a month before the album was released. The song has more of a personal message behind it. It is about attempting to escape from the dark moments in someone's life. The music video of the song even shows people in Chicago discussing gun violence within the city. People in the video are also discussing statistics about several acts of global violence, such as the Mexican drug war and animal poaching. Tragedy Plus Time was the second song to get released as a single. The single was released on October 21st, 2014. The song has more of a focus on both alternative rock and pop punk. You don't normally see Rise Against venturing into pop punk, because they mainly focus on melodic hardcore. The song is another personal message and tells the listener to push through hardship and that life will soon get better. Tim McGilrath even stated that the title of the song comes from the phrase, tragedy plus time equals comedy. The Eco-Terrorist in Me is a short punk song revolving around hardcore punk, and it's even a throwback to their second album, Revolutions Per Minute. Now, the lyrics in this song, they seem to revolve around environmental and animal activism through eco-terrorism, which is basically how they came up with the name for the song. Southern Life is about a fading will to live. Tim McGilrath even stated that Rise Against experimented with the sonics on the song, and even tried to make it sound similar to the music from Foo Fighters, which is pretty interesting to think about. A Beautiful Indifference is about armchair activists during Occupy movements. Methadone is about a crumbling relationship. Zero Visibility tends to combine classic rock guitar riffs with various tempo changes. Awake Too Long is about taking in the negativity in the world, and that Closing Rise is the only way you can be ignorant of it all. The next song is an acoustic song called People Live Here. The song has more of a sad tone to it because it talks about gun control and Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. I like how Rise Against are addressing the topic of gun control, because it's a very important topic, not just in America, but worldwide. After all, I'm all for gun control and the banning of the sale of the AR-15 to civilians. Also, the song has Amy Morgan on the cello. Bridges is basically the grand finale for this album. I saw one critic point out that the song manages to switch between tempos and maintain energy throughout. Now, I actually read that the Japanese version of this album has a bonus track called Escape Artist. Unfortunately, it's not on this version of the album. Hopefully, it'll get released on the next compilation album from Rise Against, whenever year that'll be. Overall, I think this is a pretty good album. It may not be as good as most of the previous albums from Rise Against, but I recommend buying it and giving it a listen. That's all I gotta say on this album. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. I'll be back next Wednesday with another album review.